Okay, so there's also a Hunter x Hunter and Impact trailer for Chrollo. Uh, I don't really remember too much from when I watched the anime about a decade ago. I what I do know is that they're not giving this man anything from the manga. The reason being is that they can only work with what is in the anime. Source, I just heard it online, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Anyways, let's check it out. I hope he has a alternative costume. Also, I forget this guy's name, but he's probably in the game too. They have his model, so more than likely he's in the game. It's just a matter of time until he's announced. Phaeton, right. We'll watch this in its entirety as well and then do a little breakdown. This game is slowly looking more smooth each reveal. Am I the only one that thinks that it looks a little bit more polished each reveal? Dude, that's crazy. You can act during this. You know how cheap this super is gonna be? And it's level 3. Alright, very short, very sweet trailer. You know, it's kind of crazy how you see different devs approach their trailers. Dragon Ball, worst trailers of our entire... You know what? Let me just show you real quick. Let me sidebar. Yeah, I've been playing Balatro. Okay, let me show you when stuff starts. Okay, at the 15-second mark, right, is when base Goku first does something. Okay, you get auto combo, a regular jump series into beam, one special, a super, and spirit bomb. Yo, what up, show off? Dude, it's funny. I'll get into it after this. Dude, that was it. That was it. And then you had the Braum gameplay. Magnificent, right? About a minute straight of him just doing stuff, you know? Multiple specials, normals, moves. And then here in the Hunter x Hunter trailer, you know, not as detailed as the Braum trailer, but a lot more than the base Goku trailer. Maybe it was a Bandai Namco approach, right? Maybe it was ArcSys. Obviously, this is, you know, aiding getting the trailer ready. Alright, let me just do this quick breakdown. So, that was Snapback, by the way. This game's gonna have Snap, and it's gonna be sick. Y'all thought Snapback was bad in DBFZ? No, you know nothing about Snapback incoming mix-ups. Nothing, and you're gonna learn when this game comes out. Snap, right? This was pretty cool. You know, makes me think of Gohan, but he doesn't... Well, Gohan doesn't move during EX legs, right? Well, very slightly he does. And it causes a ground pound, so that's sick. This super is dope, right? Probably going to be one of the best supers in the entire game. Due to the fact that the fish act independent to you. So you could just reset somebody with this super. You know, mix. I'm glad utility supers are a thing in this game. And then you just go into his level 3. Pretty short, pretty sweet. Probably going to throw this in the 2XKO trailer reaction as well. It's sick, it's tight. Looking forward to the game. I hope there's alternative costumes. I don't really need a particular character. Put Ging in the game just so we could see what he can really do, but they're not gonna do that. Anyways, let me know who you want in the game in the comments. All right, apparently there were multiple reveals that I missed out on, so we're kind of just gonna speedrun all of them. He screams at you. What is up with fighting game characters having screaming moves that do something? Braum, what is he? Yells at you and he grabs you? This man screams at you and hits you? Install super? What if it does? That would be funny. Even if he wins, he still ends up in the crater. There was another reveal, right? Who was the other character? I guess I could just... Right, this chick. Doesn't she play with like threads or something like that? Right, let's call her Mochi. They always do snapback combos. Wait, if you could, can you bust the Tager and influence people? Do you know how? If you could keep them same side, that I might have to play her. If you could keep them same side, I might have to play her. That was not a snapback. Combo after the super. I like it. This character looks cool. You know, I'm fine with them not really showing everything a character can do, because it leaves a little bit of a mystery, you know? It's like, oh, I can figure out new stuff when I'm in the lab. But I'm also not opposed to them showing their entire move list, you know, and what they can do. That looks pretty sick.
So this next part is actually a call between me and Cloud, because I got to play Hunter x Hunter at Anime Expo a good amount of times. It wasn't the Chrollo build, it was before that. Had everyone else. And Apology Man wanted me to test a few things, so I did. And I tested some of my own stuff and decided to call Cloud and share with him what I found out and overall how the game felt. Also, we mentioned this later, but I'll just bring it up now. I couldn't record any footage, unfortunately. They didn't allow you to. There was a sign that literally said no videos. So we're just going to be using Ultimate Marvel 3, DBFZ, and Nen Impact trailers as footage. Apologies again, and without further ado, enjoy. I have things that I tested, as well as just I played the game like 7 times.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Felt very Marvel-esque. I think the big thing that I thought was really cool was, do you know how have they shared much about how like the Nen or what the special button does? Like, you know, the launcher. Do you know much about the launcher? Okay. So the way the launcher button works is you have to hold down in S. You have to hold down in that to get the launcher version. If you do it neutral, you get a wall bounce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I did that because I thought it would just do a launcher, but it wasn't a launcher, it was a wall bounce. And I tried to wave dash, but I barely missed it, but I could see that I could wave dash or plink dash towards it and get it confirmed. There's probably better, easier ways to confirm it. Probably with assist or something like that, or they're expecting something else, but...
So there isn't actually plink dashing, right? Is it just you dash and wait a little bit and then hit dash again?
No, there's plink dashing.
Oh, but I assume it's like a giant window?
No, it is strict still. It felt exactly like Marvel plink.
There's no way they would keep it 2 frames.
I don't know exactly, but that shit felt hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Plinking was 2 frames in Marvel 3. 3 frames if you used like 4 buttons if you didn't have X Factor, and then 1 frame if you only use 2 buttons if you're nasty.
So big thing is very first thing was, can you test push block on reaction to jabs? So like,
yeah, if there's low block stun.
So I did try, like I told my friend, just jab a random point. I'm gonna see and try to react with push block. And the window for push block seems pretty big. I've tried like multiple different like things and jabs, and I would get push block on reaction. That's a big thing. The second one was the meter. But yeah, when you get the 4 bar, he said, can you keep DHCing between the characters?
Oh, that's a good one. Because I think I've seen people DHC with 2 characters. Like, let's say they go Gong, Hisoka, back to Gon. Gong, back to Gon.
Yes, that is possible.
But can you go back into Hisoka?
Like,
can you do 4 supers? Can you do Hisoka Gon, Hisoka Gon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You could just keep going till you lose meter.
Damn, you RIP in pieces.
Yeah. So that was a big one. The hit stun so far is insanity. Like,
yeah, they want to make it easy to combo. I get that, you know.
You got Leorio has the TN JL.
That's funny.
But that shit is 1,000 times more hit stun.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of just current fighting game model, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the hit stun on it is like any straight hit is insane.
Did you Beneath may have asked you this? Did you test counter hits? If there's any special properties to them?
Not that I saw. There were a lot of counter hits, and they seemed like pretty normal.
Yeah, because like You know, it's an aiding tag game. They
Yeah.
typically don't do big counter hit. In Marvel 3, the only counter state is like Wolvie dive kick, I think. There's no other real counter special animation that I could think of in Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Counters really didn't do anything either, you know? A counter hits, to be specific, guys. I'm not talking about like you do a move to counter their move. No, like you get stuffed in the middle of your move, and then, like how Street Fighter does punish counter or fatal counter or crush counter.
Yeah, like you whiff something and they, you know,
Yeah, or Strive's counter.
Yeah. You whiff something and they hit you hard. And
Yeah.
The only real thing I didn't like about movement was air dashing. I thought air dashing felt pretty bad. It's pretty homogenized. I think it's actually just all homogenized compared to Marvel, which had different kind of air dashes for characters, or some didn't have it at all. For Hunter x Hunter, it's all homogenized kind of air dashes, and they don't feel great.
Yeah, they don't really look like they go too far, but not surprised.
There is no special move into assist.
Good.
Yeah, so you can't do like Leorio, like the knife and call an assist. And funny enough, with that move, also you can call assists at super jump height if you super jump. There are a lot of assists stay in when you get hit.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they're very easy to combo. Unlike
Good.
DBFZ, you will die.
Yeah, good. You that should have been a thing for the start with the DBFZ. Bad assist calls should be punished, whether it's with a super or you just beat them up, things like that. You know.
The assists work like, I guess, 2xKO and BB tag, which is the you don't pick an assist.
Pick a direction.
Yeah, you pick a direction and.
It's what is it? Is it back, neutral, forward?
Down. Actually.
Oh, back, down.
Forward. Yeah, neutral.
So then, if you're holding down, back, do you get back or down? I assume you would get back.
I think it's actually, I don't think you get it for back. I think it's forward only. So forward, down, neutral. I remember heading down, back, and I would get the down assist.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I guess timing, especially for a Marvel 3-like game, that like since it plays a lot like Marvel 3, it is a little weird to have this assist style.
Yeah, but I think it's better because it gives you no longer have to make the choice, right? It's like, oh, I have I can use all three of them. Yeah. You know, instead of feeling restricted or like, oh, hey, I can't do this anymore. You're like, oh, I can do everything. I just gotta pick and choose the right one. Sick. I forget. Does the game have a double jump?
Yeah. Supers didn't feel that safe.
Good.
Character-wise, so I tried a couple. I tried Leorio. The first thing I noticed that made me very happy was his so his 2H, you know, the sweep.
Yeah.
It looked and felt exactly like Frank West sweep.
Oh,
it down to like the animation too.
Yeah, I'm sure they use the animations from older games.
Yeah,
cut costs.
Some characters would feel like others. Leorio actually had, like, again, the knife move where he's like slicing a bunch.
Yeah,
felt like Frank's plunger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Friend of mine tried the big dude, that ugly big dude.
Yeah.
He's definitely a grappler. He has a quick anti-air grab. He has super armor.
Not surprised.
Yeah, it looks pretty annoying. It's kind of like a Hulk type character, I guess. Oh, I remember the move that also clicked with me that I felt was like another Marvel character was how do you say it? Kurapika?
Kurapika?
Yeah. Their chain felt exactly like Ghost Rider. Like the jump S.
No, that move was so annoying.
Yeah, it felt exactly like Ghost Rider. So yeah, have fun. In general, Leorio, like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, he felt a lot like Frank. Like, he had his own, like, also, like, the knee drop. So you could do, like, the normal, like, launcher into knee drop, like Frank, into, like, OTG with the punch ground. Difference is obviously he doesn't have a level up mechanic. But yeah, I think the really cool thing that I liked besides ground movement was experimenting because of the hit stun. So the big thing I would try to do was figure out certain combos where I wouldn't just do, you know, LMH or LM2H 2S.
Yeah, you didn't want to do just
into
a
launcher
regular
again. Yeah.
Yeah, regular Magic series.
So a lot, since there's so much hit stun, there's like IED stuff you could do with certain characters. Again, as I said, the like Leodio's like JH is super like high hit stun, and it brings you all the way down from like super jump height. It doesn't matter how high you are, it will bring you all the way down. Jabs felt very similar to Marvel 3, where like you hit them in the air and you just keep mashing it to confirm.
There is no clashing in the game, right?
No, not that I
You
saw.
Okay, good. Don't need clashing. This game does not need clashing. Clashing is one of the worst fighting game mechanics.
Overdrive it's just X Factor, man.
Yeah, stronger the more characters you lose.
Yeah.
Cancel one single move.
Cancel anything into it.
Yeah, anything I should say.
A ton of damage. You're super fast. I don't know. I wish I checked if your hurt box changed.
Yeah, well, maybe if the game comes out with frame data, dude, and hitboxes.
I'm really hoping they still haven't said anything about rollback, which is very scary.
Dude, yeah, I know. If they had rollback, they would have said it by now. But I mean, we'll find out probably come Evo.
So, if you want to say any final words.
Yeah, thanks Chrome for going to AX, testing the game out, figuring stuff out for us. You know, because they're not going to spoil all the beans on social media. They want people to figure out themselves. Don't forget to like, sub, comment. We'll see you at Evo. Probably at the 2XKO and Hunter x Hunter booth. That's where I'm more than likely going to spend a majority of my time.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And again, appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all. Until next one, bye.
Bye.